Hello and welcome to Poland Daily. We're on an excursion to the city of Łódź. It's right in the center of the country. Known as the Polish Manchester, it's a city of art and industry. And that's where we are for this series of episodes. Łódź is famous for factories making all kinds of things, as we'll see. In its heyday, it supplied textiles to the whole of Europe. In post-World War II Poland, Łódź also became a factory of dreams. It was the site of the Warsaw Film School at Łódź, and it earned the city the sobriquet of Hollywood. That's right, the Hollywood of Poland. The film school produced such top talents as Roman Polanski, Andrzej Wajda, and Krzysztof Kieślowski, and many others, as we'll see. There are more superlatives in this city, about 75 miles southwest of Warsaw, the capital. Łódź boasts the largest shopping center in Poland, Manufaktura. It's made out of an old factory complex. That's the largest shopping center in Poland. It also boasts the longest pedestrian street in the country, Piotrkowska, where you will find all manner of restaurants, clubs, and just about everything else you'd expect on a pedestrian street, including a statue of Arthur Rubinstein, the famous pianist who was from Łódź. And the pièce de résistance, marrying both technology and art, is the Science and Technology Museum next to the railway station. This is a world-class museum. It looks like something that belongs in the Smithsonian Institution. It's interactive and impressive. That's Łódź, and that's where we are on Poland Daily Travel, your destination for perhaps the best travel about Poland you'll find anywhere. Poland Daily Travel. Like us on YouTube and like us on Facebook. We like you. Watch us now. Hello, everybody, and we're on the road to Łódź. It's Poland Daily Travel. That's right. We're standing on the motorway, and we only have about half an hour to get there. It's very exciting. Hopefully the sun is going to come out. We're going to be seeing a lot of things. We're going to be seeing the Łódź Film School. We're going to take a walk down Piotrkowska Street, which is the longest shopping street in the whole country, I believe. At least that's what they say. We're going to go to Manufaktura, one of the largest converted shopping centers. It's a series of old factories, and it's many, it's like 30 football fields worth of infrastructure there, with a great hotel called the Vienna Hotel, a museum, and a huge shopping area. You're going to love to see some of that. We'll be joined by various friends today in Łódź, Łódźites, people who live in Łódź. Łódźowcy, I think they're called in Polish. We're going to see the new train station. We're going to go to the Technology Museum. We are going to go, we're going to go to the greatest restaurant and bar area called Off Piotrkowska. Remember Piotrkowska, that great long street in the center of Łódź, where all the action happens. Łódź, it's a huge city. Hollywood, it's called. It's also called the Polish Manchester because of its rich history of manufacturing. And in fact, there are still many areas of Łódź which exist as they have for a couple of centuries at least during the industrial period. It's a beautiful city, also the home, I might mention, of the great pianist Arthur Rubinstein. That's right, Arthur Rubinstein from Łódź, and he follows in the tradition of Chopin as a pianist, of Ignacy Paderewski, let me say it right, the famous Polish pianist of the early 20th century, and Arthur Rubinstein later. So there's a lot ahead, a lot of excitement, a lot of guests, and a lot of things to see. On the road to Łódź. Stay with us. Poland Daily Travel. Why do we do it? We do it for you. Stay with us. Well, there are a lot of things to do in Łódź, I can tell you that. And one of the things you have to do is come to Piotrowska Street. And particularly where I am in Piotrowska Street is by the outside of Arthur Rubinstein's family home. The nice dogs going by, having a lot of fun with a kid on a skateboard. So it's a very lively street. This is one of the longest streets in the entire country. It goes on for a number of kilometers. Next to me is a facsimile of Mr. Rubinstein himself, who is one of the great pianists of the 20th century. And in a line of great Polish pianists, Chopin, Paderewski, before him. Chopin, of course, one of the greatest composers of ever. I was going to say of all time, but it sounds more like a sports figure. But Chopin, of course, the great composer. You also have Paderewski, who was not only a great concert pianist, but the Prime Minister of Poland at the end of the First World War when Poland was recreated. But Mr. Rubinstein here gave innumerable concerts throughout the world, contributed many types of music to many in many different genres. And I believe that still one of his family lives here. His daughter Eva is an acquaintance, and she, of course, is a well-known photographer. At any rate, here we are with Mr. Rubinstein, appropriately in front of his house on this most exciting street, Piotrowska in Łódź. We've got a lot of fun in store. A lot of episodes have taken place since I gave you the introduction. And stay tuned for those. We're going to take you to a lot of fine places in Łódź. Poland Daily Travel from Łódź. Enjoy, and thanks for being with us. Poland Daily Travel. I'm on top of the world in Łódź. That's right. We're way up here on the top of a cooling tower or something. That's what they told me. I feel like James Cagney in White Heat. I'm on top of the world, Ma.
Rated Ma! Top of the world!
I'm on top of the world. See? Poland Daily Travel. Watch us. We're watching you.